Good evening, everybody. Now today, this evening, we have a simpler little, well, it's supposed to be a simple little task, but these things never go as easy as you might imagine. So we have to get this bad boy from there, just there. So we've replaced gravel. The tree was removed here yesterday, so we have a water pipe here. So we just have to get this bad drinker in here. As I call it a bad drinker because it's shocking heavy. But we'll get it up hopefully onto the box of that tractor and we'll get it into place. Now just do a wee bit of leveling here first with the shovel, try to get this area kind of level, because when we sit it into place, don't want to be having to handle it too much. So we'll probably keep it up as much as possible up to this side here and work from that. So first job is to get it onto the box of the tractor, so I'll give that a tackle now and see what happens. So the main thing here is to get it up onto the box without breaking it. And mind you, it's an expensive drinker and it's not one we want to be breaking. So we'll just see, can I push the timber gradually underneath it and just hooks it on. So, the drinker is on the box. I only want to get it kind of just on the very end of it so it'll come off as easy as it went on. So, we'll go up now and just kind of put it into place here and see what way we are. I don't want to damage it either because it's very easy. Them concrete drinkers are very easy broken. Just have to hit it in the wrong place and that's it. The whole thing is over. So, try to get it just sitting more or less into where I want it. So the first thing to do now is get off and throw a lot of these stones out of the way and try to get it somewhat level. Probably going to put it somewhere in around here. So if we get this kind of pulled down a bit. I don't think we're too bad there. I'll stick it in there and see what happens. So, yeah, we're sitting too far back. So I think if I push this back now slightly, it might come back ever so slightly. I don't want to touch the ground too much. I certainly don't want to be propping stuff because it tends to sink after a while when the weight of the water goes into it. And then it gets on level again, but I think we're not too bad. Fairly good now. So, yeah, we'll just give it a push back now and see what happens. I'll also check and see what way we are. I think it can go ever so slightly, probably that way as well. So there's no real square of the field, and it's just whatever kind of looks right. Definitely I think it can go ever so slightly this way. So we'll get in a wee bit straighter to it and give it an even push. Rather than trying to push the side of it, because you end up damaging the side of the drinker. We don't want to do that. So yeah, give it another crack and see what happens. Oh, we can get in just kind of straight at it. Kind of push it a wee bit back. So we pushed it back a little bit further. I can go another wee bit yet. I think it's still a wee bit too far that way. I think we can maybe turn a wee bit that way. It's hard to know. You look at it in different places in the field and it looks straight, in other places it looks different, but I think just going by eye, I wouldn't think we're too far level. There we are, we're not too far off. You can see the bubble there. We're just still slightly dipping down that way. So we'll sort that out in a few minutes. The other way, yeah, see the other way, we're almost there. We're just small little bits of adjustments to make. So we'll push it back now, another small little bit, and see what happens. It's dead level now, so it is, and it's very solid. We didn't do any propping or anything. That's what I always do. I always leave the drinker, if it's gone down, facing down a hill like that there, I always leave the drinker tilted that way slightly, and then when I push it back, it digs into the ground and it's inclined to right itself. So you're better off doing it that way than having propping stones in and things like that on one side to get it level, because them stones will, you're not getting an even weight point. So you look at it, sometimes it's inclined then to sink after a while, but you can always come back and raise it again, of course. So pipe here now, that's the next job. We have to get the pick and shovel and dig a hole over this pipe and put that in and bury it and connect the whole lot up. I picked the worst day to be at it because there's a neighbour over there and he's burning bushes, and the wind of course is blowing this way, and I'm absolutely smothered in smoke. It's just clearing now slightly, but it's just blowing straight in on top of me here. Look, it's one of those things. Yesterday was Friday the 13th and everything went well. Today is Saturday the 14th, and yeah, one of those days. So blinkers in, we're plumbed up. I used Filmac fittings to do this bit of plumbing. Filmac is very handy. I don't normally put Filmacs on the ground, but when you're joining 1/2 inch light gauge to 1/2 inch heavy gauge, it's the only way to go, because 1/2 inch light gauge is an absolute nightmare to try and join. That pipe, I don't know where it came from. It was in this land when we moved here, when we bought it, and we cannot get fittings to properly fit it. None of the polyfills we get fitted right, and it's always loose and it's always leaking. So the only job is the Filmac fittings. So normally what we would use is, I know that's a T-joiner, but them fittings there is what we normally use. Like heavy gauge, so easy to join, and they're far stronger, far better. But the Filmac in that case there is just, you can't go wrong with it. So the drinker's filling at the moment. We have no leaks. Yeah. Thank God. And we're just going to now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift out any wee stones here on the bottom, and I'm going to put clay in around the pipe just to prevent any stones from getting in and bursting the pipe when the weight of the tractors comes in around it. I'll do that now, and then I'll start leveling out all around here. I only have a few minutes left where I need to actually start packing up for milking this evening. As you can see, the smoke hasn't really got any better. It's actually got worse, just blowing straight into my face now, so I'll be glad to get out of here. Yeah, I'll give you a bit of footage now when I get this all cleared up and tidied up. So that's the drinker in. Its pipes all covered up now. There's a lot of big stones around that drinker, so I'll break them up with a sledgehammer now tomorrow or the next day, and then I'll probably get a load of 804, which is dust. And I'll put the dust in around, just a little bed in between them stones, put a nice layer on top and a little bed in between them stones, and the grass will grow through it then, and it'll be a good firm bedding for cattle to stand and drink without making too much of a mess, and harvesters in toppers and things can still go over it without hitting any stones. So all we need to do now is, I was just letting the bottom of the drinker clean out because it was under a tree originally, and like any drinker that's under a tree, the leaves had fallen into the drinker, and that was a nuisance every year. The chestnut, especially a chestnut tree, you have nuts and everything fall into the drinker, and then next thing you have a layer of dirt in the bottom every year. So just letting it clean out there now, and just got the plug here. It's a wooden plug, and we'll put that back in here, and the handle of that doesn't take much, just to drive it into place. That's it, and that will swell up and it will block that completely. So we'll check it over. We'll check it in the morning when the drinker is full. You can see there's quite a bad flow into that drinker. That's one of the problems on this farm. The meter itself is so far away. I don't know if you can see, but there's a bit of a road over there straight in front of you, crossroads, and the meter's there and it has to come the whole way over the road to get to this farm. And it's something I don't like. Leaves you with a very bad flow of water. Now, I'd say because the water was off for a wee while, the heifers and calves are probably drinking, and their drinkers is probably filling up at the moment, because it is generally a bit better than that. But we've no leaks anyway, and that's the main thing. So job complete, on to the next one. Please like and subscribe, and if you want to see more, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching.